Are you even a chocolate lover if you don't make those triple chocolate fudgy brownies? Just pure fudginess. These brownies contain melted chocolate, cocoa powder, and actual chocolate chunks for an extra ooey-gooey chocolate treat. If you're a real chocolate lover, just keep watching for the recipe. For this recipe, you need chocolate. You can use bittersweet, semi-sweet, or even milk chocolate if you have a really sweet tooth. Obviously, you need butter to melt with the chocolate, cocoa powder, Dutch processed or not, it's really up to you. I used 3 different types of sugars for this recipe: vanilla sugar for flavor, brown sugar for a chewier texture, and regular sugar. And your usual all-purpose flour and eggs. You can make and bake those brownies under an hour, so let's get started. First thing first, start by melting the chocolate and the butter in the microwave. The butter will help you not burn the chocolate. Once it's melted, leave it aside to cool. In the meantime, start cracking 3 eggs into the bowl of your standing mixer. What is it with those shells today? Remove any shells and add your sugars. A lot of people are actually asking this question: how do you get this classic crackly glossy top on brownies? Apparently it comes from whisking the eggs and the sugar together, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Whisk your eggs and sugar until it becomes basically white and super thick. This step is also allowing you to incorporate a ton of air and micro bubbles inside the batter. This will make your brownies rise a little bit without the addition of baking powder. Do you see how white and thick it has become? This will ensure you a super glossy, crackly brownie top. Once your chocolate butter mixture is melted and cooled, I insist on that, but you don't want to have scrambled eggs in those brownies. Add it to the whipped eggs and sugar. Don't you dare let anything in that bowl. Or make sure that you will eat it later. Whisk everything together. Give a good scrape on the side so everything is well incorporated. And now you can add your dry ingredients. Cocoa powder, sifted please. I'm not much of a sifting person myself, but for a cocoa powder, I'll make the effort because it's so lumpy. Add your flour with a pinch of salt, and after a good scrape and mix, you are ready for the final step. Look at it. It's like we're gonna bake chocolate mousse. For the chocolate chunks, I went for dark chocolate and some fancy caramelized white chocolate. But really use any bar or chocolate that you would enjoy. Chop it into big chunks. Add your chunks to your batter, mix it well, and place the whole thing in a 9 by 9 inch, I think that's 23 centimeters, baking pan overlined with some parchment paper. Leave some pieces of the parchment paper out of the pan so that it's easy to lift those brownies when they're cooked. Even it out slowly because it is a really sticky, thick batter, so you can easily mess your parchment. I baked this baby at 350 Fahrenheit, 180 C for 30 minutes because it is a thick brownie. And even though you want fudgy brownies, you also want cooked brownies. And see that glossy top? Whisk those eggs, people. Your house will smell like Willy Wonka's factory. See this parchment tip? Easy lift, easy cleanup. I decided to cut it in 16 even pieces. Let me know in the comments how I did. If you want bigger pieces, just cut it in thirds. And guess what? If you're really craving chocolate, don't cut it at all and dive in. Have like one big bite. Does that look like 16 even pieces to you? Just let me know in the comments. There you have it, 16 pieces of dreamy, fudgy, chocolatey brownies. Now, I really am a texture person, so I truly want to show you how the inside looks like. And I selected the side piece just to show you that you will have true fudginess all around, not just in the middle. I'm gonna open that piece for you. Oh wow, not a piece of dryness in sight. Little tip for storing those brownies. Not that I believe they would be stored for long. Don't place them in the fridge because those pieces of chocolate inside will harden and then you won't have an ooey gooey fudgy brownies. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know in the comments if you decide to recreate this recipe at home, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks guys!